you're 15 years old.
Is this the letter for the Queen? Never phoned Buckingham Palace before.
The doctor is 99% sure that the objects in the passenger's lower intestine are foreign objects.
So no arsenal supporter. No.
Sarah has been asked by the airline staff to look at a woman's visa. The woman does not want to be identified.
Morning, madam. How are you? What's your final destination today?
No, today.
Today?
Today in London.
Okay.
But I'm going to the US tomorrow.
You're going to the US tomorrow, okay. Have you been to the US before?
Yes, a long time.
Okay, approximately when? 1975, okay. When you went for your American visa, did you tell the visa officer that you were pregnant? You didn't? No, okay. Is there any reason why you didn't tell the visa officer that you were pregnant?
It didn't come up.
It didn't come up. Okay, what I'm going to do is...
The woman is only 7 weeks away from giving birth, yet has decided to visit her sister in America, claiming she will return 3 weeks before her due
It says
date.
that you're fit to travel. Babies born in the UK don't automatically qualify for a British passport, but babies born in the US do automatically qualify for an American passport. So it's quite common for pregnant ladies to travel overseas so that they can have the baby in whichever country to automatically get that passport.
Sarah is suspicious of the woman's motive for travelling to the US via the UK, but she could also be in breach of airline regulations for travelling whilst pregnant.
When is she due?
5th of June,
When is her return?
16th of May. So she's got 3 weeks between her return date and her due date, which makes her 37 weeks pregnant, which is over every airline's limit. The whole policy on how advanced you can be for travel is different on each airline.
I was going to say
I can't remember what yours is for your airline. I think it's about 33 or 34.
Yeah,
32. Well, her letter says 33, so she's already over that.
Yeah, because
so when she's coming back again on your airline, she will be 37
she'll be able
weeks.
to come back.
Exactly.
The woman is in breach of the airline's policy, but as she has a valid US visa, Sarah must now contact the US Embassy.
Hi, it's Sarah. I'm at the airport at the moment. I just wondered if you could give a call to the American Embassy so that they can check an American visa for me. She's at the airport today and she's in an advanced state of pregnancy. So if you can just give them a call and find out if they're happy with that, and if so, then we can let her travel.
Sarah now has to wait for a reply from the US Embassy, but the flight leaves in 10 minutes. The decision to question the woman in the first place came from the airline, but Sarah's presence has become the focus of the woman's frustration.
That's my own point. I don't understand why you are doing
Explain your point.
It's the immigration people that will either tell you
Yes,
it's okay or not.
they will
so
tell
why
you.
Are you the one stopping me at this point?
Because your flight here is going directly to the UK. You didn't choose Delta to go directly to the States. And this is why I'm on duty here, to see the people who are travelling through the UK.
It's minutes before the flight leaves, but whether or not the pregnant woman will be on board is up to the US Embassy.
Right, okay, all right, I'll do that then. Okay, thanks very much. All right, thank you, bye-bye.
She's not good.
Okay, that was the American Embassy, and they want to speak to her today.
The flight will be leaving without the pregnant woman. Now Sarah must tell her the news.
So what I've done is I've contacted the visa man and explained your situation. What he'd like to do is can you go back to the embassy here in Lagos, show him all this paperwork, and he'll want to speak to you. I'm sorry, I know it's frustrating, but if you can go back to him, because Madam,
Please,
Madam,
please, I'm begging.
No, please don't beg me. Please don't beg me. No, Madam, please don't beg me.
I know a lot of people that are pregnant that do go and all that.
The pregnant woman did not make it to the USA. When she failed to turn up at the American Embassy, her visa was cancelled. At Terminal 3, Officer Lisa Lee has stopped a Canadian woman who has come to the UK for 2 weeks to visit a British man she met on the internet.
The reason we've got concerns is that she's told us that the gentleman she's coming to see has paid for her ticket. They've never met. She's only got $10 in cash. No real idea what she wants to do in the UK. And she is on quite a lot of medication for various medical complaints that she claims to have. So I need to get that checked out before I can decide whether or not she's allowed to have any. Lexi? Lexi? Can you come over? I understand from my colleague you're taking certain tablets at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I please have them? I need to show them to our doctor.
I have stage 4 malignant melanoma. You know that?
So you're on tablets for that?
Yeah.
Okay. What else are you taking?
I take 4 10 milligram Valiums a day.
Okay. Do you need anything at the moment? Any of your tablets at the moment?
No.
Okay.
I'm good.
If it's all right with you, I'll take the medication to the doctor here.
Yeah.
So you rattle when you walk then, yeah? The amount you have to take. All right.
Can I just say something?
Sure.
I think it's really wrong that your airport detains people who are mostly colored and people who look different.
Listen, let me tell you something. Okay, we don't treat...
No, you're not listening to me first. Let me
Okay,
explain.
all right.
So let me explain to you, that's wrong.
Okay, let me
And
explain
that's
to you why that
ignorant.
might be the case and why you might see it like that, okay? The reason being that any of these people are here is because we have an immigration issue with them. It doesn't matter what colour they are, what gender they are, we don't care. We're interested in their immigration status and that's it. All right, let me do this. I'll be as quick as I can, okay? And then I'll come back and speak to you and we'll try and get this done as quickly as we can, all right? I've just been in to see our port doctor just to get the lady's medication checked out. There's no specific medication in what we have that's given to cancer patients specifically for melanoma. And the doctor said that it's a terminal illness, but that there's no prognosis in terms of length of life. It could be a year, it could be 5. He said, you know, provided she's okay, then she's fit to be detained, no problem, and we'll just crack on with it as we would any other person.
The first job is to contact the man she met on the internet. He's downstairs waiting to meet her. Can he explain how she will get by in London for 2 weeks on just $10?
How long have you known each other, sir? So you met online. He has paid for her ticket. He runs his own business. He said, I'm pretty well off. She's just come in to spend time with me. We're going to go around London. We're going to do lots of partying. That's what I like to do. So we need to speak to her really now and get her side of the story. Why have you come to the UK?
Because I got a divorce with my husband. In Canada, it's legal to get married to transgenders. The whole time I'd been talking to Mike, but we were just friends. As soon as he heard I was divorced, he just said, come to London. He said, London's a really great place and you'll be happy.
And what will you do whilst you're in the UK?
We're gonna go fishing apparently. And then we're gonna do heroin, cocaine, no, just joking. Do the touristy thing. Try to see the Queen and hit her with a car aerial.
Why?
Because that'd be something to say that you did. And I'm gonna open a brothel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a small one.
Small one. How many people are you going to employ?
I don't know, well, I was thinking maybe you should come work.
I don't think I'd earn you much money.
Trust me.
I'm flattered, but,
I'll doll you up. I'll doll you up.
One of my concerns is your health, okay? Do you have, like, healthcare, travel insurance for whilst you're here?
Like my cancer and stuff like that. You don't have to worry about me.
But you told me it was stage 4. That's quite serious,
Yeah.
right?
Stage 4, yeah. But they cut most of it out of my back, and they cut out like a really good tattoo too. Look.
Okay, yeah, I see. All right. Right, there you go. I'll come back when I've spoken to my chief, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So they didn't
All right.
need the gloves, no problem.
No. But this your boss, right?
She's my big boss.
Yeah. We were talking in the office, and she told me that I need to do a prostate exam on me.
I didn't.
Don't
For health reasons.
My God. Well, that was the most interesting interview I've ever done. That's quite amusing. I'm sure she was just trying to distract me from asking all the questions because she was quite a character. Everything she says in terms of her reasons for visiting, I mean, you know, who am I to say that somebody shouldn't come and visit their internet friend? You know, it's more and more common these days. Let's go and see what my chief says. He's going to love me.
Before making a final decision, Officer Lee must run it past her chief.
Overall, I mean, if you're satisfied that she meets the immigration...
I'm pretty certain she does, and I do believe, I mean, she said, I want to go home. I believe she has the intention to return.
So on balance, you're happy to...
On balance, I think we'll land. I'll go and let her know, because I told her that I'd let her know as soon as I knew so that she could be prepared. Okay, there's good news.
And bad news?
No, just good news. You're going to be granted entry. We're going to give you a stamp in your passport for a couple of weeks to come and visit Mike.
Yeah.
Come on then, my dear.
I hate the UK. But she was very nice. It was fun.
At last, Officer Lee can let her passenger cross the border to meet her internet friend for the first time.
At the end of the day, we have to be satisfied with certain things. One of them is that she's going to have somebody look after her, or that she can look after herself while she's here, for money, somewhere to live. That was all fine. That she's going to leave the UK. I'm happy. It was a good job, good decision. Let's hope she has fun. I expect she will. Watch out for her.
This man says he's a security guard in London and has permission to work here, but his passport has a fake document. Officer Ruprai has noticed the stamp belongs to a woman.
We have an indefinite leave stamp which is in the document. This has, the pages that the stamp is on has simply been taken out of somebody else's genuine passport and stitched into this document.
To get this far on a false document, he will have completely avoided the British High Commission in Lagos and hoodwinked airline staff on boarding the plane.
Is this you? Okay, I just need you to come with me. Right, I'm going to go downstairs to search your bags. Okay? Do you know why we've stopped you today? Okay, we're not happy with your document. Is this your document? No? It is your
Now
document.
it's time for a bag search with Officer Ruprai and her colleague, Officer Televanto.
What's your real name?
My name's Okpebla Benson. Sorry? Okpebla Benson.
Okay, whose is this passport?
I have a problem for where I came
Okay, answer the question please. This passport, who does it belong to?
With the passport,
Yeah.
there's somebody that gave it to me. We normally call him Uncle London. I have problem at home now.
Right. We need to search your bags and then, okay, 1 second. We need to search your bags and then after we will go upstairs and we will talk about what problem you have. Okay?
First thing is, where did you get the passport from?
There's a good Samaritan that gave it to me.
A good Samaritan?
Yeah.
Good Samaritans forge passports nowadays.
In Lagos.
In Lagos?
There, yeah. So I expressed everything to him.
Okay.
I told him everything that happened.
Okay. Okay, this looks like a crib sheet. It says here, where do you work? I am a security officer in Oak Kent Road. These are the answers that you were giving us on the desk.
I'm just doing it on my own, sir, because I know that...
Is that correct? Isn't that what you said on the desk? You did say that I work on the Oak Kent Road. Is that correct? Yeah? That is correct, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. What else are you not telling us?
I said I have problem at home.
Okay, you keep saying you've got problems.
Yeah.
We've told you we'll come to those later. Okay, but for us to be able to help you, you have to be honest with us now.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm telling
No
you
point
truth,
being, no point telling us any stories. So what is your real name again? Sorry, I've forgotten.
My name?
Your real name, yeah.
My name?
Yes.
Benson.
Benson. Can you just write on the back of this card your date of birth? 17 September 1993.
Yes, sir.
17 September 1993. That makes you, by my crude calculations, 15.
Yeah.
You're 15 years old.
Well, by 17th of September, I will become 16.
You on the 17th of September. Okay.
The officers suspect that Benson has been trained in Nigeria to beat the UK immigration system.
Okay. Let's go.
He's claiming to be 15. He doesn't appear to be 15. It's possible that he is claiming to be a minor because it's more difficult to remove minors from the United Kingdom. This is something we will be continuing to look at. Just going to go and place him into the holding room. Okay, Benson, I need you to get up, please. Are you tired? Sorry?
My eyes are turning me.
Okay, well, I'm going to take you into another room where you're going to be a bit more comfortable. You can have something to eat there and have something to drink, okay? If you just want to come through with me. Benson, just follow me.
Please, sir. Don't take me out, please.
No, there's no point in you telling because she's already dealing with your case.
know,
and you'll be given plenty of
sir.
opportunity to...
Please, sir.
No, you'll
I'm
be
not
given
looking for opportunity. I swear.
You'll be interviewed further.
Okay, Benson.
There's no need to do like this, okay?
Please, sir.
Benson, we
You'll
need
be
to
given
get
I have
on.
a problem. No, please, sir. Believe me, please. I swear, please.
Listen.
I ran away. Look at my brush. Look at my toothbrush. See.
Officer Ruprai suspects he's been coached and is referring this case to her chief immigration officer.
What's interesting is the crib notebook that we found in his bags. We've got questions like, where do you live in London? His response, where in London do you live? And, it's listed the address exactly where. An interesting one, how do you like the airport or get to the airport to your house? I take the underground tube, and it lists which ones he should be getting to get himself there. But that's quite interesting.
Yeah, they've obviously prepared him, haven't they? Or tried to prepare him.
I may ask him in the interview and see exactly what he says. Just take a seat. Take a seat on that side there. We have this document that is not yours. Do you agree with me? Okay, this document contains an indefinite leave stamp. Whose stamp is this?
The person I bought this thing from.
What is the name of that person?
We normally call him Uncle London.
Uncle?
London.
London. Okay, why do you have a notebook and why do you have questions in there regarding what you're doing here in the UK?
After I bought this thing from the boy, person, so I said when I get to London, so where will I go?
Yeah.
He said, okay, he said I should just say I'm working in a construction site.
How do you know Uncle London?
When I get to Lagos to see my friend now take me there. Say since I have problem, I should go and meet him so that he can just give me a helping hand.
You say you're 15, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you do at home in Nigeria?
I'm a student, sir.
Student?
Yes, sir.
And where do you study?
Sir?
Where do you study?
I studied at the Kuchego Grammar School.
When did you join this high school?
That was 1990.
1990? Right, so you...
Not, I said 1990. 2006.
2006?
Yeah.
All right. So you mentioned 1990.
No, I said 1990. If I went to school 1990, by now I was supposed to be a graduate.
Right, okay.
I want to say 2006 because I'm in JS3.
Okay, so just so to satisfy my curiosity, why did you mention that 1990 date?
Huh?
Why did you mention that 1990
I want to
date?
mention 2000. Me looking at you people, let me just tell you simple. I'm afraid.
Okay.
I believe that you're not 15.
I'm 15 years.
To me, you look older than 15.
I'm 15.
Okay, how will I believe that you are 15?
I'm 15.
How will I believe that?
Take it from me.
Okay, when you arrived, Benson, you lied to the immigration officer. Earlier, you lied and said this was your passport. Huh? So how can I believe you?
No, that was initially just, I'm afraid. I don't know what to say.
Okay, at the moment, you don't have a visa in this document which is genuinely being issued to you, so we will be refusing you and returning you to Lagos. How do you feel about that?
Oh, please, no. Please, sir.
Okay, Benson. Okay, Benson.
Please, sir.
Please. Benson, I need you to look at me. Take a seat, sit there and talk to me and tell me what your problem is, and then I can help you. Why can't I send you back to Nigeria? Because this passport has
I'm not in safe hands.
Okay, why are you not in safe hands?
I lost my dad and my mom. So, after the burial ceremony, I'm at home alone. So I saw the money they brought from the bank. So I collected the whole money.
You took money from where?
I said I lost my dad and my mom.
Okay.
So after the burial ceremony, so they now said we should go and bring the money he has. So after keeping the money, I went there and I collected the money.
What happened? Both of them died on the same day.
Armed robbers, thieves, came to our house. So they said they want money. So then my father is not with money. So the other thief now tell him, say, you should waste those people since they don't have money.
Right.
So that is how it happened. So they shot the two of them. After rushing them to hospital, they died. The family of my father, they are after me. That is what I'm talking. That is why I went to Lagos.
What will happen if you go back to Nigeria?
They want to kill me. That is just the simple truth.
So what do you want from us today?
I just want you people to keep me in safe hands. Safe hands.
And how do you think we can do that?
You can just, I don't know. You know, I'm a stranger here, so I don't know. I just beg so that you can help me.
So are you saying that you wish to claim asylum while you're here in the UK?
I don't know the meaning of asylum.
If you want us to help you, you need to keep telling the truth.
I will always tell you the truth, and that is just the truth. Listen, I swear.
Okay, but yeah, which is fine, but you're telling us you're 15 years old and we don't believe you.
I'm 15 years old.
Okay, and we need to establish that. We need to find out your real age. So if you help us, we can help you. Do you understand that? Yeah. Okay? If you just want to come through. If you want to take your Holy Bible, you can. We've interviewed him. He is wanting us to help him because he has a problem back in Nigeria. I've put it to him, does he wish to claim asylum? He said he's not fully aware of it. However, he can't go back to Nigeria because he said his family members will kill him.
Okay, then, so from here, really, we need to think about getting social services involved and processing his case for asylum.
They don't believe he's a child of 15. They think he's in his early 30s. But without proof either way, they follow the rules and hand him over to social services for an age test. Whilst waiting for this test, he was placed in a house in southeast London. He has since vanished, and his current whereabouts is unknown.
This gentleman has turned up from Istanbul. He claims that he's coming to visit the royal family to deliver an invitation to the opening of a yacht club. We don't have a problem with that as such, so long as, one, he is expected, and two, that it's obviously a genuine occasion. I wouldn't expect to be invited to something with a letter like this. Its language is colourful, it's not even square on the paper, and given the nature of what he says he's coming to do, contact a member of the royal family, there are obviously security issues and personal safety issues, so we do have to go into this a little more carefully.
The person you need to talk to is the Christopher Sandemus, because he's the only contact that I have with the palace.
But is this the letter for the Queen?
That's the letter that's going to the Queen.
Official copy?
No, it's sealed. This is why we're hand delivering it, because it was hand sealed with a wax thing. So that's why we're hand delivering it, because it just wouldn't go in the mail.
Seems really genuine, doesn't he? I think. I'm a bit more convinced now that when I saw that one, and it was just on the back of that rough paper, I thought, you wouldn't hand that to Her Majesty. But now seeing that sealed letter, I think, oh. I don't think she's going to go to that opening, though. I don't think she'll be too busy. It's only next month. Never phoned Buckingham Palace before. I've got a valid reason to call the royal household. Hello, sir. I'm calling from immigration at Heathrow Terminal 3. Hi, sir. Are you expecting anyone today to be coming to the palace? He really is doing that? He really is doing that, yeah? No, well, we were just a bit shocked because when the gentleman came to the desk and said that he was coming to deliver something to the Queen, obviously we have had some cases in the past where it's not been the case, and so we just wanted to make sure that that was true. All right, thank you very much, sir. Thanks, bye. They're expecting it.
We don't perhaps have a guy that has a problem with the royal family, but nor do we have anybody who's really expected yet, other than to deliver something to the side door.
Mm-hmm.
So is this kind of the stock answer they give? If you want to deliver something, this is how you would deliver it to the police at the side door. From that then, it's all down to what we think of him.
I know.
How he comes across. And you say he comes across as fairly plausible and genuine.
Yeah, I would like to speak to him
But
again.
I think we do need to speak to him.
So why have you decided to come over to bring the letter rather than just post it?
Because it will make better impression. You know, it makes a better impression if someone gets on an airplane, flies 4 hours, brings an envelope that's been sealed with wax, which is an ancient kind of tradition, that even if the Queen says, you know, I can't make it, you know, she might send somebody else. She might say, you know, that's, you know, pretty interesting that someone did that. So it's to make an impression.
Can I just borrow this document?
Yes.
I shall return it shortly. I'm doing this to make things happen a bit quicker. Come on, wait outside.
Oh, okay.
I'm happy that he's coming to do what he says he's coming to do. The people he's coming to see are happy for him to come and do it. He's likely to return when he says he's going to return, and as a chief immigration officer, that's all I'm interested in. He's happy, he understands why we stopped him, and he's on his way.
There we go, sir. Good luck with your letter.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your
Take
work.
care. Bye, sir. Take care.
They're protecting Her Majesty's borders, and someone who's going to get close to the royal family, they want to know more about that person. That makes sense to me. But I wish it took a shorter time. Huh?
Where do you live in the UK, sir?
This man came into Heathrow with a suspected false passport, but the immigration officers had a hunch that he was a drug trafficker.
What we've got here again is, you can see here, I think that's a little cluster actually because of the viewpoint.
Yep.
Over here, here, very, very tiny.
Yeah, there's one there, look, as well.
Yep, this area here is excess gas which is being produced by holding this stuff.
An X-ray taken at the airport reveals the man had suspicious packages in his stomach.
The doctor is 99% sure that the objects in the passenger's lower intestine are foreign objects. So the officers from Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs are going to go and speak to him now. Mr. Martin, would you come out, please?
Now, the doctor feels that there are foreign objects in your body system. We have no alternative, I'm afraid, and I'm arresting you on suspicion of being involved in the importation of a controlled drug. I must caution you that you do not have to say anything, but if you fail to mention when questioned something that you later rely on in court.
Because this is not a unique occurrence here at Heathrow, Customs have installed a special drugs toilet that will collect the evidence.
Once we've identified smugglers with packages of drugs concealed internally, we escort them to facilities like this. They sit on the toilet area up there. They pass the packages through. Then we'll switch the water on and we will generally clean the packages like that. We put the packages in the jar and then these are secured away as evidence.
If he's found to be smuggling drugs, then it's a whole new ballgame. He'll enter a kind of a different area of prosecution, and that will take the lead, particularly if he's swallowed them, because there's a health risk there. So he'll be observed by customs until he passes them.
During the course of the day, after 2 sittings, 96 packets of cocaine were recovered.
I would imagine there was a sense of relief, though, because he knew he'd been found out. He knew there was no escape, and he probably just thought, I want to get rid of what's in there, because who knows what could have happened to him if one of them had burst or something.
If just one of the packets had burst, it would have been enough to kill him. The man pleaded guilty to drug smuggling and travelling on a false passport. He was sentenced to 6.5 years in prison, after which he will be deported back to Jamaica. Today, she stopped a woman from South Africa travelling on a visit visa. The woman also has an out-of-date letter. It's for a beauty training course called Steiner.
Steiner are a well-known training organisation that do beauty training for employees of cruise ships. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to ring Steiner before I do anything else, because if they can confirm she's coming on a training course, then it may not be more than just a quick chat with her. We have a passenger arrived today from South Africa. She's presented 2 Steiner letters from last year, and she claims to be coming on a training course starting shortly. I just wondered if you were able to tell us if she's registered. You're not expecting her. OK, they don't have any record of her on the training course.
The passenger's reason for coming to Britain is thrown into doubt. Officer Lee wants to know if what she's carrying in her bags tells another story.
You told the officer when you arrived that you were coming for a training course. Do you have a definite place on a training course in the UK?
What happened is last...
Do you have a place on a training course in the UK, yes or no?
No, ma'am.
So why did you tell the officer that you had a place on a training course when you don't?
Sorry if I said my answer very wrong.
She appears to have very little cash, in fact no money at all to speak of, and she's brought with her CVs, which you don't really bring on holiday, and all her beauty training certificates, which I guess you could say could be legitimately there if she's planning to enrol on a training course or hoping to embark on another cruise ship. But other than that, she's got no real reason why she would have her CVs with her. I'm just concerned that she may have worked here previously and she may be intending to work in the UK. What is the purpose of your visit?
Me joining the ship?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
OK, I spoke to the agency and they're not expecting you. Why didn't you arrange your place on the training course before you came?
I don't know where to start. Okay, just like where I come from, the place where I live.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of friends here in London.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I wanted to leave Cape Town, like where I'm from, because I didn't want to spend any more money. And obviously, because I was going to be the one who buys my own ticket.
Right.
And because of the ship being the only bread, and me helping out my brother to go to college.
So the only way you earn money is on the ships, yeah? You okay? I'm just thinking, it seems like a long way to come if you haven't got a place on the course already sorted. Why didn't you do it before you came? Would have been easier, wouldn't it? You could have got the letter from them and everything. It would have made your life a lot easier. Is there a problem back home?
I'm the only person that's looking out for me and my family.
You're the only one that has any money and that support. So are you supporting the whole family on your salaries, yeah? Okay.
Before Officer Lee allows the woman through passport control, she must consult her boss, Chief Immigration Officer Matt Dyson.
I can sympathise with anybody who feels they've got to work hard for their family and have to leave their own country to do it. Fine, but in the end, she falls well short of the requirements for entry as far as I'm concerned. She's basically not told the truth on arrival.
No.
She doesn't have enough funds.
There's a flight this evening, if we want to remove her today, via Doha.
Okay, well, as it stands, unless we hear anything different, I'm sorry, but she will have to go home.
Okay.
Thanks anyway.
No problems. This is particularly tough because I've been to where she lives. I know the township she comes from. And it's pretty horrible. Most places don't have electricity. It's rough. So the money this girl is on when she's on board ship is a lot of money in South Africa. So she would be supporting her mum and brother. And in a way, you're kind of robbing her of the chance to provide for her family, and you just think, well, I'm sending her back. I'm afraid it's not very good news. Okay, you are going to be refused entry to the UK today, all right? She just doesn't qualify today for entry. If she can satisfy either an entry clearance officer in the future or another immigration officer in the future that she qualifies for entry on another day, then her case will be viewed on its merits. It doesn't automatically exclude her from coming back to the UK in the future.